Most people using AI right now are building fast, but building the wrong thing. And honestly, that's the expensive mistake. Not slow execution, but confident execution in the wrong direction. I've been there. I'd research in one tool, track competitors somewhere else, build in another, and somehow I was the one connecting everything. So I decided to test something different, Rocket.new, and see if it actually fixes that problem.
If you love discovering tools that make you think, wow, that was easy, you're in the right place. We test platforms, reveal hidden features, and teach you quick ways to boost your creativity, productivity, and your content game.
So here's the situation. Let's say I want to build a simple SaaS tool in the AI space. Something useful, something people would actually pay for. Sounds simple. Until you realize the hardest part isn't building it. It's knowing if it's even worth building. Now, before I do anything, research, building, any of it, I'm creating a project inside Rocket.new. Everything I do from here lives inside this one space. The idea is simple. No more jumping between tools, no more losing context. Every step knows about the previous one. So first, I need to answer the big question. What should I actually build? This is where Solve comes in. But instead of jumping straight into an idea, I start with a question. Something like, I want to understand where creators actually struggle when it comes to content that performs and what current tools are missing. Now, here's the interesting part. This isn't just searching the internet like other AI tools. It's breaking the whole problem down before even starting the research. I'll skip ahead to when the report is ready, because this takes about an hour, and this is where it gets interesting. What comes back isn't just a summary. It's a full structured breakdown, market demand, competitors, risks, opportunities, even recommendations. And honestly, there are angles here I wouldn't have even thought of. Here's the thing. Tools like ChatGPT or Perplexity give you information. This gives you direction. It's not telling me, here's what exists. It's telling me, here's what you should do next. And this part is kind of wild. I can literally turn this entire research report into a presentation in seconds. So if you're pitching this idea or sharing it with a team, it's already structured for you. Now, research is one thing, but what about competitors? Because that's usually where things get messy. So inside the same project, I jump into Track Rocket.new's intelligence layer. I set up a couple of competitors, let's say platforms like OpenAI or Perplexity, just to see what kind of signals we get. Fast forward a bit once the data populates, and now I'm not just seeing updates, I'm seeing patterns. Like a pricing change combined with new hiring roles and messaging shifts. Normally, you'd catch one of these things randomly. Here, it connects everything for you and tells you what it means, and that's the difference. It's not just monitoring, it's interpreting. So at this point, I have validated idea, clear market insights, and competitor intelligence. Now comes the part most tools start with, building. I go into build, type a simple prompt based on everything I've learned. And here's where it clicks. I didn't re-explain anything. I didn't paste the research. I didn't describe the competitors. Rocket.new already knows all of it because it's inside the same project. And what it generates isn't just a rough mock-up. It actually looks like something you could ship. Clean UI, real structure, integrations already in place. This isn't a wireframe. This is version 1. Now here's the moment that really sold me on this whole thing. I open a second task inside the same project, completely fresh, and without typing anything, it already understands the positioning, the idea, the direction. The second task is smarter than the first. And if you keep going, every step compounds on the last one. That's what they mean by context. It's not memory like a chatbot. It's accumulated intelligence across everything you've done. And then there's collaboration. Let's say I invite someone, a co-founder, a teammate, into this project. They don't need a briefing. They don't need a Notion doc. They open it and they see everything. The research, the competitor insights, the product we built, all in one place. No catch-up meeting, no explaining decisions. The context just transfers. And honestly, that's probably the biggest shift here, because for the last 2 years, AI tools have been focused on one thing, making building faster. But nobody really fixed the part before that, figuring out what's actually worth building. This feels like it's solving that layer first, and then everything else follows naturally. If you've ever built something and later realized it shouldn't have been built in the first place, this is probably the tool you needed earlier. You can try it yourself at Rocket.new. Links in the description.